You're on.
So,
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Town of Webb December regular meeting. I'd like to thank everybody for attending. Please sign in at the attendance sheet. Please turn off your cell phone and let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The organizational meeting will be on January 2nd, 2026 at 10 a.m. Next regular meeting will be January 13th, 2026 at 7 p.m. January audit claims meeting will be January 5th at 5:30. Executive session may occur this evening if deemed necessary. We have some correspondence. We received a letter from the Edwin J. Wattis Foundation informing us that the Wattis Board approved $11,963 for a grant request for 2025. Our Recreation Director, Hannah Wheaton, will be sending a thank you to them for their generosity. We thank them as well, that they've been a great addition to helping us out. We have a bid opening for hauling of recycles. The board had advertised to accept bids for the hauling of recyclables from the Town of Webb Transfer Station to the designated Oneida Herkimer Waste Management Authority site. All bids were due to the town clerk on or before December 9th, 2025 at 4 p.m. Will the clerk please read the notice to the bidders?
Please.
Do we have any?
We do have some.
Oh, good.
Want me to read the notice?
Yeah.
Please take notice that pursuant to a resolution of the Town Board of the Town of Webb and pursuant to law, sealed marked bid on the envelope will be received, publicly opened and read aloud at a meeting of said Town Board to be held on the 9th day of December 2025 at 7 p.m. at the Town Webb Municipal Office Building, 3140 State Route 28, Old Forge, New York. And a contract awarded to the lowest responsible bidder for the following. Contract for hauling of recyclables from the Town Webb Transfer Station to a location designated by the Herkimer Oneida County Solid Waste Authority. Complete specifications are on file with the town clerk of the Town Webb. A non-inclusion certificate shall be included. Bidder must meet all specifications. Said board reserves the right to reject all bids for any reason whatsoever and to withhold the awarding of said contract. All bids to be in the hands of the town clerk of the Town of Webb, Old Forge, New York, on or before 4 p.m., the 9th of December, 2025. Dated November 11th, 2025, by order of the Town Board, Nancy T. Russell, Town Clerk.
Thank you.
One. And it's from Rauscher Brothers. To whom it may concern, this is a bid to truck recyclable materials from the Town Webb Transfer Station to Oneida Herkimer Solid Waste in Utica. And for the periods listed below, 1/1/26 to 12/31/26, $390. 1/1/2027 to 12/31/2027, $405. From 1/1/28 to 12/31/2028, $420. There will be a fuel charge of 1% per 10 cents over any fuel exceeding $5 per gallon retail price. Thank you, Doug Rauscher, and they did include the certificate. Thanks to them.
Okay. So do I have a motion to accept the bid from Rauscher Brothers with a bid of $390 per haul from 1/1/26 to 12/31/26, $405 per haul from 1/1/27 to 12/31/2027, and $420 per haul from 1/1/28 to 12/31/28. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Kyle, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Mike, any board discussion on this?
We don't have much choice on how I get in bid.
Correct. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
5 ayes.
A change of a public hearing. Councilman Greco made a motion at the November 11th, 2025 meeting to hold a public hearing on January 13th, 2026 at 7 p.m. for zoning updates. The board had a meeting with the lawyer on December 4th, 2025, and made more updates to the zoning law, which will not be ready for that date. The attorney will have a notice of public hearing ready at the January 13th meeting. The hearing will be on February 10th, 2026. Do I have a motion to cancel the zoning law public hearing scheduled for January 13th?
I'll make the motion.
Ben, second.
I'll second.
Is it Kyle?
Kyle? Yep, sorry.
That's okay.
Board discussion? Roll call vote? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, the codes office added, they went through it pretty well, and there were some things that we needed to change, just so everybody knows. And I think the lawyer was, as I spoke to Brian, we had a meeting, he was concerned about, having a copy ready for the general public within time of the hearing. So, just to give a little bit more of a cushion there, I guess we chose to move it, but I think we should change the motion to amend the zoning law public hearing scheduled for January 13th and just, instead of cancel, so if we could just amend it and change it to February 10th, that way it can still stay scheduled.
We have
We have it for the next, we have a whole big thing coming for January. So you don't really have to do that, I mean, it's up to you guys. We have a legal one written that'll be coming January 13th to be read, to be voted on, to have the hearing February 10th.
Okay,
Up to you guys. And it's really just because of posting. By the time you made the updates, if you did it at the January 2nd meeting, to have the hearing on January 13th, the paper doesn't come out until January 9th. So when it's posted on January 9th, there isn't enough time to the hearing on the 13th to allow for public comments. So that's the only reason the change. Just with the changes that were made, there just wasn't enough posting time. That's all, nothing more than that. And this will allow for posting properly and allow enough time for everyone to review it.
sounds good.
Great. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
All ayes.
Snowmobile Trail Maintenance Department surplus. A motion to declare an MBP 18-10 Mogul Master 6-blade drag in good condition surplus. The drag will be sold with a minimum bid of $6,000. All funds collected for the sale will be put into the equipment reserve. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Kyle, second.
I'll second it.
Mike, do we have board discussion on that?
That's going back into the snowmobile equipment reserve, right?
Correct. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
All ayes.
A motion to declare the TSI 8 3-point hitch snow compactor in fair condition surplus. The compactor will be sold with a minimum bid of $500. All funds collected from that sale will be put into the equipment reserve. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Mike, second.
I'll second.
Kyle, board discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
Bye-bye.
Town of Webb Highway Department surplus. A motion to declare a 1997 Freightliner with plow and wing surplus. The truck is in poor condition and will be sold on Auctions International. The money will go toward the highway equipment line. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Ben, second.
I'll second it.
Mike. Board discussion?
Good luck getting around that one.
Yeah.
A 1997, I would imagine, would be in poor condition. I don't think it's anything.
It is. It's running this long.
Right. He kept it in good condition until now. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
Five.
Town of Webb Fair Housing Officer. The Town of Webb is committed to prohibiting discrimination based upon race, color, national origin, age, disability, religion, sex, sexual orientation, and reprisal and sale, lease or rental, advertising, and financing of housing. I'd like a motion to appoint David Tracy as the Town of Webb Fair Housing Officer, replacing Dana Pashley. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Kyle, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Tom?
Yeah.
Board
Slide it.
discussion?
No? Welcome. I think
Thank you.
I think David's gonna do great in that position. He's a very well-rounded person, very friendly.
Yep,
I think he'll do great.
thank you.
Great
Can we
addition.
appoint him on the?
But I'm chuckling at, we're appointing him as an employee after.
I know.
I did that.
He'll be appointed as an employee in a second.
Oops, sorry.
Roll call vote, please.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Councilman Lindsay,
Aye.
Councilman Hannah,
Aye.
Councilman Greco,
Aye.
Councilman Ross,
Aye.
Supervisor Baker.
Aye. Just to be completely honest, they don't have to be an employee.
They don't have to be an employee, but if people question, who doesn't?
Planning Board alternate appointment. The clerk received a letter of interest from Connor Ulrich for Planning Board alternate, which she shared with the board by email. Make a motion to appoint Connor Ulrich to the Town of Webb Planning Board as an alternate.
I'll make a motion.
Tom, second?
I'll second it.
Mike. Board discussion?
No, we need those
Need
people.
alternates.
Great, roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay,
Aye.
Councilman Hannah,
Aye.
Councilman Greco,
Aye.
Councilman Ross,
Aye.
Supervisor Baker.
Hi. A resolution scheduling public hearing on local law number blank of 2026, amending the short-term residential rental law in the town of Webb. Whereas by local law number 2 of 2022, the town board of the town of Webb enacted a short-term residential rental law of the town of Webb establishing certain requirements for the operation of short-term rentals in the town. And whereas the town board finds it necessary to protect the character of the town's residential village zoning districts by limiting the number of short-term residential rentals in those zoning districts to 10% of the total number of parcels in the residential village zoning districts townwide. And whereas proposed local law number blank of 2026, creating a new section 387-5-A of chapter 387 of the town code of the town of Webb has been prepared, which will accomplish this. And whereas under the New York State town law, no local law may be passed until a public hearing has been held. Now therefore be it resolved that the town of Webb Board shall meet and hold a public hearing at the Town Visitor Information Center, 3140 State Route 28, Old Forge, at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, January 13th, 2025, to consider proposed local law number blank of 2026, creating new section 387-5-A of chapter 387 of the town code of the town of Webb, and to hear all interested persons, and at that time may take any other actions authorized by law concerning the proposed local law. And be it further resolved that the town board authorizes and directs the town of Webb clerk to publish and post a notice of public hearing concerning the proposed local law in the manner provided by law. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Ben, do I have a second?
A second.
Kyle, board discussion.
No, I don't believe so. That's that.
This is different than anything in the zoning update. This is in regards to the short-term rental law. Just to work on that cap in the residential village zones. So it's just more clear everywhere we have it.
Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay,
Aye.
Councilman Hannah,
Aye.
Councilman Greco,
Aye.
Council Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye.
Five ayes.
A resolution scheduling public hearing on local law number blank of 2026, repealing residency requirements for the chief of police. Whereas the town board finds that the provisions of chapter 100, article 1, sections 100-1 and 100-2 of the town code of the town of Webb are invalid as inconsistent with the requirements set forth by New York Public Officers Law, Sections 3, Subdivision 2, relating to the residency requirements for members of a municipal police force. And whereas the town board desires that the town code be consistent with applicable state laws, and whereas proposed local law number blank of 2026, repealing sections 100-1 and 100-2 of Article 1 of Chapter 100 of the Town Code of the Town of Webb has been prepared, which would accomplish this, and whereas under New York State Town Law, no local law may be passed without a public hearing. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town of Webb Board shall meet and hold a public hearing at the Town of Webb Visitor Information Center, 3140 State Route 28, Old Forge, at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, to consider proposed local law number blank of 2026, repealing sections 100-1 and 100-2 of Article 1 of Chapter 100 of the Town Code of the Town of Webb, and to hear all interested persons, and at that time may take on any other actions authorized by law concerning the proposed local law. And be it further resolved that the town board authorizes and directs the town clerk to publish a notice of public hearing concerning the proposed local law in the manner provided by law. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second it.
Ben, yep. Board discussion? I think it makes sense to revise this law to the way that it should be with state law and give our chief an opportunity to live in his house, which is how far out of our,
5 miles.
As the crow flies, miles.
couple miles? He's just a few miles out, so I think it's time. He's been here a year. I think it's time to change that law. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye. Data collector appointment. Motion that the board appoint David Tracy, Town of Webb data collector, with a 6-month probation effective 12/1/2025. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Mike, second.
I'll second.
Kyle, word discussion.
Welcome on.
Good job, Tina.
How's he working out?
Very good. Very good, thank you.
Good. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lindsay?
Aye.
Councilman Hannah?
Aye.
Councilman Greco?
Aye.
Councilman Ross?
Aye.
Supervisor Baker?
Aye. I'd like a motion to transfer the following from contingency to Public Works phone, $128.37. To Public Works miscellaneous, $1,159.63. To Public Works fuel, $4,281.87. To the building's PS line, $17,136.50. To the dog control line, $290.63. Superintendent of Highways, contingency line, $13.10. To the garage, $426.94 for the phone. $8,273.56 for miscellaneous, $109.54 for electric. To publicity, $1,600 for promotions. To band concerts, $200. To celebrations, $1,000. To snowmobile, $52,464.12. To refuse and garbage, $3,334.21 to contractual. $2,695.46 to fuel, and to employee benefits, $35,856.10. That's from contingency. Macaulay Mountain, to complete the Macaulay Mountain chairlift and magic carpet, we need to transfer from the general fund balance $173,314.68. That completes that project. Capital Works, Scott has bought a truck. He has $40,000 in his equipment line. In his capital reserve, he would like to move $15,192.50 to finish that purchase. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Ben, second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, that's what you had there.
Yeah, there you go.
Opposed, thank you. End of the year transfers. A motion that the board authorizes the supervisor to make any end of the year transfers to pay 2025 bills. A record of necessary transfers will be provided to the board for review. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Kyle, second.
I'll second
Ben. All in favor?
it. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. All right. Now we're on to the board. You ready? Can I ask everybody to stand, please? Thank you. Not you. I have two letters to read. One of them's Nancy. Whew. Congratulations on your retirement, and thank you for 25 years of dedicated service to our town. Your knowledge, kindness, and steady leadership have made a lasting impact on this community and everyone who has the pleasure of working with you. As I step into the role of town clerk, I'm truly grateful for the foundation you've built and the guidance you've shared. I will do my best to honor the legacy you leave behind. I do so with deep appreciation for the foundation you've laid. Your guidance and example have already made a difference, and I will do my best to honor the legacy you leave behind. Wishing you all the joy and relaxation after January you deserve in your next chapter, Dawn. Okay, now I gotta wipe my tears and then I'll read mine. Or ours, actually. Dear Nancy, on behalf of the town of Webb, I want to extend my deepest gratitude for the many years of service as our town clerk. Your commitment, knowledge, and steady presence has been a cornerstone of this community for decades. On a personal note, I want to thank you for guiding me through the past 4 years. You educated me in law, procedure, and proper order, and more than once you probably kept me out of jail by making sure I followed the rule to every letter. I could not have asked for a better teacher or a more patient partner in government. Your service to this town has been extraordinary. You are a living history book, carrying with you an understanding of our community that cannot be replaced. We are all better, and our town is stronger because of the work that you have done. As you step into retirement, I hope you enjoy every moment with your grandchildren, your husband, and your children, and the well-earned freedom ahead of you. And please, whatever you do, don't let yourself go. Keep those nails done. Keep your hairstyle as lovely as ever. And keep dressing with the same grace and style that we've always admired. The town may be losing a clerk, but we still expect to see the fabulous Nancy that we all know and love. And I did write that for John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy, for everything. We are going to miss you more than you will know. Thanks for all your years.
Thank you, everybody.
Get up.
Would you like that?
You all right, Mike?
Yep.
Okay. No, I guess you're next, Nancy.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think, would you like me to go down the line and then come back?
No, just, nope.
Or do you wanna get it over with?
No, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Do the work first. So I've got quite a few letters. We heard from DOT about our speed study on the South Shore Road. So the Department of Transportation, you've screwed my thoughts up, writes to Herkimer County is where it comes from. The New York State Department of Transportation has completed a speed study limit investigation that we asked for on the South Shore Road. We went from the professional office building, which is 114 South Shore Road, to the Hamilton County line. Based on the review of roadside conditions, test drives, crash data, highway geometry, it's not geometry, geometry. New York State DOT is approving the request to lower the speed limits along the South Shore Road as follows. 30 miles per hour on the South Shore Road between Route 28 and Deer Meadows Road, private road, a distance approximately 1.1 mile. 40 miles an hour on the South Shore Road from Deer Meadows Road, private road, and Little Moose private road, a distance of 1.7, give or take a little in the miles. 45 miles on the South Shore Road between Little Moose Road, private road, and Rambler Lodge Road, private road, a distance approximately 6.93, give or take on the miles. The official orders authorizing the lower speed limits will follow. Upon receipt of the official orders, the county may install the signing necessary to implement the new speed limits. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me, Mason Heaton. This has been sent to the sheriff, the New York State Trooper, Troop D, the traffic sergeant, myself, the resident engineer for New York State DOT, Herkimer County. So that will be coming soon.
There's a good start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see what happens.
Got that, chief? Tell him slow her on down, right?
I need a resolution for a raffle ticket for ICANN, Integrated Community Alternative Network. It's a program that services Central New York, empowering families and individuals. We do this every year. So I do need a resolution for a 2026 raffle license.
So you just need a motion?
Yeah.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Kyle, second it. I'll second.
Kyle, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay. I need a raffle license, a resolution motion for Big Moose Fire Department for 2026 raffle license.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
I'll second it.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I have a letter from Polar Bears to Kevin Kress, Macaulay manager, Town of Webb supervisor, and Town of Webb council members. The Polar Bear Ski Club is ready to kick off the 25-26 season as preparations are underway. We have a large group of youth excited and ready to hit the cross-country ski trails and downhill slopes. The Polar Bear Ski Club has awarded the opportunity to hold a Adirondack Council Combi race for ages U8 to U12 this season. The date of the race is Sunday, February 8th, 2026. We would like to ask permission from the Town of Webb Council, Kevin Kress, the mountain manager, to hold this race at Macaulay. Last year, we had a great success with our mountain, held races as attendees from mountains across New York State, thoroughly enjoyed Macaulay, and can't wait to come back. As in the years past, we are requesting the town continue to extend a free ski pass for each coach per 10 athletes. At the same time, we have approximately 60 alpine skiers. We've also asked that you extend our club the preseason pass discount for any additional coach club passes that we may have to purchase. The list of names will be emailed to Kevin Kress for final review and approval. The Polar Bear Ski Club Alpine members will continue to practice Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, afternoons after school, in addition to weekend practices. We will work directly with Kevin Kress to nail down a schedule that works best for both the Polar Bear Club as well as the mountain. We had a successful race season in 2025 and like to continue growing and building upon our race program at Macaulay. At this time, we have approximately 70-plus athletes, some doing multiple disciplines between Nordic, biathlon, and alpine. And we look forward to those numbers continuing to grow. We're very thankful to Kevin Kress, the Macaulay Mountain team, and the Town of Webb Council for supporting our race events each year, and look forward to working together in the upcoming season. Thank you for consideration, Polar Bear Executive Board. So it's really more a nod
And those free passes for the coaches and all that, that's just the thing that we've always done in the
Yes.
past, and same stuff.
There's no change in any of it.
Right.
Everybody agree?
I
Absolutely.
recuse
Okay.
myself. You're out, huh?
Yeah. I gotta recuse myself. Right? Coach.
Yeah.
We're still looking for planning and zoning board alternate members.
I
That's
see
my,
some of them sitting right out there.
that's my spiel.
See some great candidates out here.
I have a note here from Hannah Wheaton, our recreation manager. Dear Town of Webb Town Board and the Town of Webb community, as we head into the winter season, the recreation program is excited to announce our winter programs for the community. There are open gym walking times available Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Park Ave gym. All must sign in prior to entering the gym. Mondays through March 9th, from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., join our winter cardio class. Here's my retirement at Recreation Center for a mixture of exercise class associated with aerobics, kickboxing, and HIIT, resulting in high cardio intervals. I'm getting all nervous. All levels are welcome, as well as teens with a parent or guardian sign up. Pre-registration is required. Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Meet us on the courts and Park Ave Gym for pickleball games. Be sure to bring your paddle, water, and indoor sneakers. We do have spare paddles available. Tuesday, starting January 6th, 2026 through March 3rd, 2026, toddlers are welcome to join our tumble class at the Recreation Center from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pre-registration is required, and we do have limited spots. Registration is based on first come, first serve basis on applications returned in full. Tuesday and Thursday, get ready to shoot some hoops with adult pickup basketball at 7:30 at the Recreation Center. This week, we'll be moving to Park Ave Gym as Snowdale will be entering the Recreation Center. Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 12 till June 24th, our Sharp program will be headed to the Recreation Center for chair yoga, opening walking hours, and social hours. This week, we'll be moving to Park Ave as Snowdale arrives for their opening of the season event. Wednesday and Friday, 4:30 to 5:30 through March 11th, adults and teens with a parent or guardian are welcome to join Pilates class in the Park Ave Gym. Pre-registration is encouraged but not necessary. Starting January 7th, our U6 Kinder Kicks will begin on Wednesday from 5:15 to 6 in the Recreation Center. Pre-registration is required, and we do have limited spots available. Registration is based on first come, first serve on applications returned in full. Starting December 18th, Thursday from 10 to 11, we'll have open gym play for baby and me with toddler-free play at the Recreation Center. As we continue our ice build in the rink, we look forward to announcing the official opening. Our ice space has officially been completed. We've begun the flooding system to bring the ice levels up to safe height. We remind all there is no skating or rink use prohibited until the official opening date. Please stay tuned. All winter programs are free to the community. Don't forget to bring your indoor shoes for all our programs, water, and sign up for the program update through our Team Reach classes and follow us on Facebook at the Townwide Recreation Department. We wish everyone a great winter season. Of course, if there are any questions, please contact the Recreation Department. Best wishes, Town of Webb Recreation Manager Hannah Wheaton. That's from Hannah. Last month, there was a question about our ethics in our handbook, and we are current. Our code was updated in 2013. I just checked with Human Resources. We have public sector out of Albany. They are adding a few things to our handbook. Nursing mothers, a probationary period. The specific time spent in a provisional appointment has been changed legally. So there's a couple of changes they are going to make to our handbook, but we are current. We're okay.
Good to hear.
Yeah. And that's it. I do have one more thing. I do want to express my thanks to my family and my friends and to the board and to all the department heads that I've worked over the years, and to all the supervisors that I'm privileged to work with. Each of you played a great part in my success, and thank you to all of the community. It's been a wonderful 25 years that I'm really proud of. Thank you. We're not talking about this anymore. But thank you, everybody.
Mike, you're up.
Oh, okay. I guess first of all, I'll start off by saying this weekend is gonna be Snowdale, so be prepared. We have snow, we have people riding. It's gonna be a very interesting weekend, I have a feeling, so just patience for everybody. I'd also like to talk a little bit about, I see Mike out in the hall there. We did have a meeting on the signs that have been asked for food and fuel and repairs. I had Sally Gangle, who was in the audience out there somewhere, I believe. Mike Farmer, Jeff Averill, and myself sat down and discussed how to do this the easiest, simplest way at this point. We're gonna just try to put up some signs. Mike gave me some stuff that we talked about, where they're gonna be and what they're gonna look like. They're just a blue sign with white wording, and it has forks, fuel signs, repair signs on the different locations that we are able to put the signs on. And this, like I said, this is just a start on what we feel is gonna hopefully work out. It's a trial and thing, so I don't know if you can see any of these things. They're gonna kind of look like this on wherever. Jeff has done a lot of study on the new trail guy. Jeff Averill has done a lot of research on how high the sign's supposed to be, the size it's supposed to be, where it's supposed to be, all those things, and he's very good about figuring that out. He's moved a lot of our signs to be in the right spot, so that's working, hopefully. I'm sure we'll get some feedback on that. Tomorrow morning, the board is going to sit with Corey Reed, our BCA advisor that's been working on our sewer system. Hopefully he can bring us up to snuff on all the different grants and whatnot that he's got going on for us, and just keep new board and new members and stuff all up to date on all that. So that's welcome him, because I think that's a great thing that he's going to sit with us for a little while.
That's 8 a.m.
8 o'clock, yes, in the morning. So the only other thing that I have is I spent a little bit of said about Nancy, and thank you, Nancy, for all those years. Really appreciate it. It's been an honor sitting with you, and I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you.
And Bonnie, thank you very much for your time serving this community, for the capacity that you have. Appreciate it very much. And that's all I have this evening.
Thank you, Mike.
Since our last November meeting, I've had a lot of conversations with some agencies and organizations and foundations, some specific to some of the stuff we've been looking into with like Beaver River and whatnot, DEC, DOT, Protect the ADK, Adirondack Community Foundation meetings and stuff like that set up. Everybody's been really communicative, responsive. It's been really kind of a breath of fresh air to hear people out and hear where they stand on things. And there's some moving parts, and I'm be happy to share some more information as it becomes available. But I've got, more of the same. I talk about every chance I get about what it means to be up here and how much respect I have for anybody that gets involved. I don't have much more, in this December meeting than just to, give my respect to both Bonnie and Nancy. Nancy, for your 25 years, Bonnie, for your service. This is I've always talked about how I don't, just in my short time, how this is no easy thing to do. So again, my respect to the both of you, and I'm just wishing everyone, health, happiness, all the good stuff this time of year. It's not the it's a tough time for some people, but it's also a good time for most of us. And I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to move forward any way that I can, help in any facet with this community. And Dawn Schweinsberg, I just want to wish her the best of luck as she comes in, because there are some very heavy shoes to fill with Nancy departing us here. So that's all I have.
Well, what a great start to the winter season. I want to thank both Kevin and Jeff and their departments for the hard work. You're getting started in both recreation fields. Kevin said the new snowmaking equipment and technology is amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing it operate this weekend when I'm up there. I want to thank this board and everyone that was a part of those much needed upgrades to McCauley. And I want to thank the CAA for a great Christmas on Main Street. Missed the parade, which I was kind of bummed about, but it was wild seeing the amount of people in town Saturday. And looking forward to Snowmobile weekend here. And congratulations, Nancy, on your last Tuesday meeting.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for all the help and knowledge and hard work over the years. And I hope you enjoy your retirement, spending much needed time with your family and your grandkids. And thank you, Bonnie.
Welcome.
Keep it at that.
Yep.
Respect.
Appreciate it.
Else up there?
Yeah.
All right. I just, first and foremost, I want to thank the Wattis Foundation for their contributions that they gave to us for $11,963. And most importantly, I want to thank Robin and Hannah for working on this. They did a lot of work, and I want to thank you guys for that. Like Ben said, great start to the winter season. Folly Mountain opened on Sunday, and we'll be open for the season fully tomorrow. So that new snowmaking equipment can't hear it from my house anymore. It's nice.
It was loud the
It's
other
very
night,
quiet.
and I was going to text him. Quiet it down.
Also, too, a great start to the snowmobile season. I mean, it just opened up Monday, and I've seen and heard a bunch of snowmobiles already. So that's great. Just, reminder to everyone, be safe, ride right, be respectful too of everything. The highway department, they've already started to clear snowbanks from the road. December 9th, and snowbanks are getting cleared from the road. So I want to thank those guys for staying on top of everything. I believe tomorrow or the following day, the dam project is starting to,
They were here this morning surveying.
starting to take shape. So in the next few days, they'll be up here laying down their equipment, setting up fencing for their areas of work. So this winter, we'll start to see some happening on that. Bonnie, thank you for everything. And like Ben said, we'll just leave it at that.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Yep.
Nancy, 18 years ago, when I moved to the town of Webb, you were the very first person that helped me in this town. And it was just as simple as a water bill and a dog license for my grandmother. And anytime that I've come in since, even before being on this board, you've been nothing but helpful. You've been a encyclopedia of knowledge when I just wanted to know the simplest of things that were going on.
Sorry.
You are. I want to thank you for everything that you've done in your career here with the town of Webb. And I do want to say, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Enjoy the time with the grandbabies.
Want to see pictures?
Enjoy the time with the family.
Thank you.
And I do have to say one last thing. I'm happy that I was one of the last group of people to get my wedding, my marriage certificate.
You're one of my last
with
ones.
your stamp on it. So thank you. Thank you for everything, Nancy.
Thank you. All right, off to the. Anyone like to speak? Yes.
Sure, Robin Hill, Living ABK. Just some good news that we've gotten $20,000 so far towards our continuing senior delivery lunch program. So it's wonderful, and I've got another grant that has been submitted, but we probably won't hear about that until February. So we're serving approximately 50 lunches so far between Inlet, Big Moose, Eagle Bay, and Old Forge and Thundera. So we're very proud of that, very proud of our volunteers and our community organizations that assemble these lunches every week. And Nancy, I want to say thank you for all our joint efforts on administering these grants together. And I hope you add Dawn into this government portal before you leave.
It's on my list. I don't know if it'll work, but we're trying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Robin.
Anyone else? Jamie?
First off, I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Fire District. We had 3 fires, 1 automatic alarm, and 2 motor vehicle accidents. We're at 117 calls for the year, and that is up some from the previous year. We are geared up and ready for the weekend. So, yes, it is Snowdio, and we know what that brings sometimes, so we ready to go. We are doing the Snowdeo Kitchen, Snowdeo Weekend. Fire Department, of course, Fire Department will be manning the kitchen. We had a meeting on the Big Moose fire truck with the engineers. They looked it over and we're getting a bid specs on getting that truck remounted. It is 27 years old, but they did say the back of the truck, the boxes and the pump and the tank and everything is in excellent shape. It's a poly tank. It's guaranteed for life. So they do recommend that we take a serious look at remounting the truck. And by remounting it, we could save about $300,000. So we have our meeting, our district meeting Thursday at 7, and hopefully we will have our bid specs on getting that truck done. And then we'll be able to put it out to bid. It does have to go out to bid. Ladder inspection is coming up, probably within the next month. Hopefully it's going to pass. Or if it needs any minor work, we'll be able to get it done and not have to replace it. We're hoping that it does not have to be replaced. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Linda.
I'm Linda. I am, the fire department has wished us a Merry Christmas. The library will wish you a happy solstice and a Happy New Year. Also, Happy Hanukkah as we make Ouija menorahs next Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll make nutcracker ornaments, and actually, no pun intended, but we will be serving meatballs from last night's fundraiser, so it will be a continuation of balls and nutcrackers tomorrow. We'll do something a little deeper at the solstice. We will think about the year on the longest night of the year. We will make pomanders out of oranges by sticking cloves in them, which is traditional for the Yule. We will gather outside with a ceremony created by Naomi and her friends at Weaving Home with the candles and the lights, and certainly any denomination free to join us. And then on New Year's Eve at noon, we will do the biggest ball drop in town, the biggest balloon drop in town. It is pretty much like a rave for elementary school and senior citizens, but there were about 350 of us last year, bringing in the new year. And we have a banging DJ. We have so much stuff that glows. We got some badass black lights to bring into the fire department. We're doing it in the truck bay. It is the greatest party ever, and you can be home by 1 p.m. Lots of sugar, lots of good times, and great way to put this year to bed, so I hope everyone can join us.
Thank you.
At the fire hall.
At the fire hall.
Thank you.
I kind of outgrew the library.
It was crazy.
350 sounds like you have security there, Steve. Anyone else? Yes.
Steve Offel. Over the years of being up at Macaulay Mountain, numerous times I've heard people go up to the counter and stuff and ask for hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Is there a reason why the mountain isn't selling this stuff?
I don't know. Is there a reason you guys don't have an answer for that?
Well, it was always the ski shop that did it. I know Kevin was looking into it. I don't know furthermore.
I'm talking in the summertime,
Yeah.
not wintertime. I'm talking to summer people up there riding the chairlift. And they're like, hey, you guys got Macaulay Mountain hats? And they're like, sorry, we don't have nothing. And the ski shop's not open in the summertime, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good opportunity for the town to make a few extra bucks. I mean, you're not gonna get rich, but because it helps.
Advertising too.
Yep.
I mean, and the same goes even for the information center. I mean, snowmobilers, get a ass-kicking shirt or hat or something and start selling them.
Yeah, no, I know he's looking into it and was, especially for the summer. We can pass it along to him to see how
And then
they're going.
Next thing is,
No.
before last month's meeting, I had reached out to the chief because I was instructed to talk to him about the web cameras. And he got back to me and said that within the week when I talked to him last month, the cameras are supposed to be up online. I'm wondering if there's any updates on what's going on, because right now Macaulay has no functional cameras because I was told they were going to be coming online, so I swapped up some of my equipment for other locations. There's no trail camera except for what I put up on my site, but as far as the town sites go, you guys are pretty much running black right now. And I was wondering if there's any updates. I mean, I can fire my stuff back up fairly quick, but we're in, as Mike said, we're in the snow season. He said that 3 months ago, and we're sitting blind.
Here we are.
You have an update on that, Chief?
Yeah, I did speak to Tom Clark from iTech Associates. I believe when Steve and I talked, I did reach out to John. Pretty much all the equipment was up. He was just waiting for some sort of software or third-party software that he needed.
Okay,
I can reach back out to him and see where he stands on that.
thank you. Anyone else? We got 3 hands up. Go ahead, Jack.
Real quick, I just wanted to apologize for the whole zoning revision, because when I walked in there, I didn't realize that the few changes that we had come up with was gonna delay it and then make you guys have to
That's all right.
redo the list, reset up the meeting and everything else. I was hoping that Brian would be able to just make those changes and it wouldn't affect anything, but.
Yeah. It's only a 30-day delay, so it's not like,
No apology necessary.
right.
Good.
It's a 30-day delay and it'll all be
Welcome to
done the right,
lawyers.
done the right way, so.
Well, they were good
It's all
catches.
good.
You caught some good stuff.
Done correctly.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Thank you.
You
for
added
what
some
you
great
guys did.
stuff to it, so thanks.
Right.
Well, yes,
Yeah, John Khalil, 80K Snowmobile Advocates. Before I have some questions, I just want to take a minute here and publicly recognize Mike Ross on behalf of 80K Snowmobile Advocates. I know, Mike, you're not a social media guy, but I think it's important that you get recognized for the 24-25 snowmobile season. And there is you'll be receiving an honorary plaque this weekend at the 80K Snowmobile Advocates booth. And this is a Snowmobile Appreciation Award for your many years of service to the town, being instrumental in snowmobiling, and as well as the time and effort that you put in every year for the kids races. So I think that's
Right.
important that you be recognized for this, and felt it was something that was important enough to bring up tonight in front of everyone.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Those races.
too many years. You gotta ask him. He'll come and tell you this week about how many years. Those races
I don't
again.
know, my kids were probably 8 maybe.
Yeah, so 30 years?
Almost 30.
How many little racers do you have this year, Christmas week?
I don't know, typically around 40,
Wow, that's great.
give or take.
And then what was it? Was it 2 years ago when there was no snow and you guys were,
We did it.
your whole crew was still made it happen, didn't it?
We never canceled.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Well, you
John?
mentioned the Mogul Master Drag going up for bid. If somebody was interested in that, I know this is an important time of year where people are looking for equipment. How would they go about putting in a bid on that?
They're gonna go look at,
Go
go
see
see Jeff at the snowmobile garage.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so clubs.
It's right there, they can go look
It's
at
right
it.
there. Okay, very
Yep.
good. And last, I know it was brought up, there was some concerns a few months back about what may or may not happen with snowmobile trailer parking, or that lot in particular behind the rec center. Is that going to be available for trailer parking after Snowdale for the public?
Well, we haven't said no.
Yeah.
It's usually after Snowdale.
Right, yeah. The gate's closed right now because we have to have parking.
Okay, yeah, the question was asked that if after Snowdale, if it was gonna be available, and I said I'd find out. So,
All right.
Mr. Hooden?
Yes, just a little bit of a background. I work on the South Shore Road a lot. And this time of year, and certainly mostly through the winter time, as I'm coming from work, it's usually getting dark or dark. My concern is the piece of grass between the Pine Knoll driveway and the lakefront spur, the road that goes back ways down to like Bolt Livery.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're coming down the South Shore Road, you got a bunch of snowmobilers tailgating you. The truck speed limit is 30. They tailgate you down the road, and then as soon as they can cut through that vacant lot, town lawn or whatever you want to call it, they usually floor it. They're blowing ice and snow all over the side of your truck, up onto the windshield and everything, which is alarming enough. Well, that's not the worst part. Now, when they're coming off that piece of lawn going the other way, you have the hill, the pine knoll, so in your car you can't see going that way, and they can't see coming the other way. And they're blasting off into the South Shore Road in the wrong lane at a really sharp angle. I've had several close calls the last couple of years. They don't stop, they don't look. As I recall, they never used to use that piece of grass, ever.
Right.
I used to be a snowmobiler. I remember you were supposed to stop at a 90-degree angle to the highway and cross, which is impossible in that situation. My question is, can that piece of grass be blocked off so that they don't have to use it anymore?
So we ended up blocking part of it off because of them going through there and thinking they were gonna get hurt on a rock or on a tree limb on land they weren't supposed to be snowmobiling on to begin with. And so we did block part of it off this year. Are you guys all right with blocking the whole thing off?
So before you go to
I'm
that
okay
part,
with
can
it.
I say something on that? So actually, I've come to you for 4 years about this corner, and people used to go out around the snowbank until the gentleman at the marina started pushing all the snow back on South Shore. Then they started going behind the pile of snow through the town land. Before, they used to slow down. Even when I first bought my hotel, they would stay on the outer edge of that snowbank, which required them to slow down and get onto the trail. But I don't disagree, it needs signage and something to make this a safer for drivers, us included, trying to come out of our own driveway. But.
So just fence it off.
Would you guys like that fenced off?
That's off, it should follow.
That would-
It should follow the road, that's how it always used to.
That's how it's supposed to be. But, you know, once there's a trail, then it's game on. All right, we'll fence that off.
Well, it's
Think that'll help?
It's a safety concern, and if they need to access anything on the lake side of the road, they should just go up the health center side and cross over. They don't need to blast out.
Right.
I mean, the angle's like this, so you can't see them coming. And they can't see you coming.
So when I exit my property on my snowmobile, I used to be able to go down through my property, but right now I know I came to you that there's just a big snowbank blocking where I would come down to my end and even get out, or any of my customers. I mean, I'm not opposed to it being safe and blocking it off, but I just want to make sure we have a spot to get people coming out of us safely, because coming out my driveway is so dangerous for anybody, and especially on a snowmobile. I do see how people, it's not just snowmobilers, it's drivers as well. They fly down that road and around that corner. So, you know, if somebody can keep that in mind as well, even if you come over and maybe we can find a good solution, I'd love to work with you guys and make this good for
I
everyone.
can ask Jeff tomorrow. I'm gonna meet with him tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, about blocking that off tomorrow?
Yeah, if he wants to look at it and
Okay.
help us out, I can help.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Want to comment on that?
Way to have a little
Just try to get out front of it, I certainly understand all the concerns myself. And I think the questions are gonna come up, is the path of travel gonna follow the same path of travel that cars would follow, one side of the road and the other?
Yep.
And then if somebody were coming, for instance, in this direction, headed over there now, got to that intersection, they're going to have to be directed across the road, then to take a left if they wanted to go down South Shore Road, as opposed to continuing. In other words, we've got them going on the left-hand side across from Clark's Beach, following that path of travel headed towards South Shore. But all of a sudden, when they get to that stop sign, what's gonna people are gonna have an issue, there's gonna be a lot of confusion there. Do they keep staying in that lane to the left, which would put them into the path of oncoming snowmobile traffic? Or are they gonna cross the road at an angle or 90 degree and then take a left and then follow it by the health center? So there's a couple, things that are gonna have to be, I'd ask everybody before making this decision.
It's no different than going down Park Ave.
So what safety
There's no
issues bigger?
different.
Yeah, but
There's no different than just riding down any road and driving a vehicle down a road.
It's no different than riding down a road.
yeah,
You ride down the road, you ride down the road.
but you're asking them to cross over now to the other side and.
Correct. Cross the road, just like you would normally would with a car.
Any intersection.
But there's not an intersection there where you're asking them to cross.
Right.
You're getting
That's-
Jeff tomorrow, right?
I
Why
think
don't
that's
you
what I'm
Jeff?
saying, there's not,
Mike and
if
Jeff
there's an
are-
intersection, that makes it simple, but there's no intersection.
But we'll put a stop sign there on the snowmobile trail.
How about Jeff, how about this, how about Jeff, Jason, and Mike go decide tomorrow how to do
Perfect.
that?
Yeah, no, that's.
How about
that's-
that, and then we can all stop arguing about it. There you go.
That's the argument.
Merry Christmas, Mike, it's all on you and the chief.
Funny, I think
Jeff.
it's a discussion,
Boy.
and we're all in agreement, just trying to figure out how to do this.
Right,
That's
yeah,
good
what
for-
safety issue's bigger, right? They'll figure it out.
Thanks, Bonnie, for your help.
Yo, you're no problem. Anything I can do for you, Vicky.
I know that, Bonnie, you're great.
Anybody else? Yes.
Sorry for being late, I just drove through the Syracuse weather, so that was fun. Wanted to talk about the signage.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
I
Go
missed
ahead.
that, so,
Right now, we put together a bunch of signs. I have all the literature right here that we basically did. It's, real quick, it's basically just it doesn't have the names of the businesses. It just has food, fuel, repairs, and where we're gonna put them. Jeff's got a list of all the places that we can put them legally. And legally, he knows the heights and the sizes and all that stuff, so it's a start.
can we go forward on getting the bid out for the QR code that we discussed?
The QR code had, as far as I heard from not just our little committee, but Michelle that you introduced me to, or I called her. There was some things about having those on these signs that were kind of dangerous, I guess, in a way, from people stopping and taking their phone and trying to go up to the sign and get this QR code. She didn't think it was the greatest thing, and
I
she kind of
disagree
sold
with
me
this,
on
she
it.
doesn't snowmobile, so she has no idea. But I disagree because I think the sign should be put where it says cell phone service here. That makes sense, so then they're in cell phone service.
that would be
when they go
very
to QR
limited.
code. And at the entrances, at the kiosks, which are off to the side anyhow. So that's the only places I was thinking.
Okay, all right, and that's, we'll look into that, but I was kind of veering away a little bit because of this, the discussion kind of got to be the point where is it worth it or not, so.
Well, I appreciate you putting signs up, don't get me wrong,
Start,
but I just think having actual directions with a QR code, it just would save a lot of things down the road in the future as far as it would be updated back of the house on a computer versus having to change signage.
Well, there's also been talking, and now you're starting to get into some stuff that I don't understand a lot about. Everybody's putting these trails on their phones and everything else, so this kind of thing is coming around anyways, so.
Is it something the town would consider doing on their
It's been talked about, but I can't tell you
information
where.
center, which has been good with the updates?
Right.
So, the trails were good on Monday. I'm really sore. So, okay,
We're
sorry I
working.
missed that, I apologize.
No, that's
for
okay,
being
thank
late.
you.
Well, we're working on it.
Anyone else? Yes.
Bonnie, one final thing, Adirondack Tex is now hooking up people on South Shore Road with the new fiber.
Yep.
And that was as a result of the grant that the county got, to expand, fiber service. So Dan Bar Acres, I know some people have already been connected up, and I'm getting some paperwork from, marketing stuff from Adirondack Tex that I'll put out on our Facebook page. I'll bring some over here in
Okay.
case anybody asks.
That took a while, didn't it? But we got it finally.
Here is like,
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes.
I'd just like to say thank you to Nancy for all the years of service, and to you too, Bonnie, and welcome, Tom, and congratulations to Mike and Judy. And I'd also like to thank you, Nancy, for reaching out to DMV and giving us some extra hours, especially for Snowdale weekend. I think it's very important for the county and for the town to show a good face for snowmobilers to come and be able to register their sleds and their trailers and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, forgot about that, but yeah, that was good move.
For doing that.
Keep them from going to your office.
Anyone else? Okay, I have one more thing to say. I want to briefly address a general concern. Our town employees work very hard, and it's important that we maintain a respectful environment when discussing their work. Constructive feedback is always welcome, but public criticism of individual employees or departments on social media is not productive and will not be encouraged. We can disagree on issues, but we must respect one another. And for our staff, it's essential on how we conduct town business. So thank you, everyone, for understanding that, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Appreciate that. Do I have a motion to pay the audit of claims?
So moved.
Mike, second?
I'll second.
There was like 3 seconds on that one.
Who wins?
Ben.
Kyle.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And to all, good night.